everyone, it's me, Kaylee, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. I'm so glad you decided to join me today, and if you are returning, then welcome back. I'm also glad that you're joining me today. But if you are new here, I try to post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. So far that has still been working for me, even though I recently moved to Florida and am doing the Disney College program. But we'll see how things go. I may have to change the days every once in a while, but for now my videos are posted every Tuesday and Friday. You can also hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video, so that might be helpful for when things get a little hectic and I can't post on my usual schedule. I hope that you will consider subscribing if you like what you see here today. So typically I am a Disney channel. Most of my content is Disney, but I do some book reviews every here and there, but it's mainly Disney, especially now that I am working for the Disney company. Before I go any further, while I am doing the Disney College program, I am not a representative of the Disney company. All of these thoughts and opinions on my channel are my own, and they in no way represent the company or the brand. But today I want to talk about kind of a more serious topic than most of my content typically is. Most of my content is typically like hauls and stuff like that, hoping to do some vlogs soon. I did film a vlog last week when I went to the Magic Kingdom, but unfortunately the video footage got like it malfunctioned or something and I can't use it, which is really unfortunate, but hopefully soon I will have some vlogs for you guys. But as I said, today is going to be a little more serious, and that is going to be talking about being homesick while on your Disney College program. So I am a bit homesick, and it's a little rough, but I kind of wanted to come on here and talk about it and talk about ways to cope with being homesick, because it is really normal. I was homesick when I first went to college, and I was a little homesick during my first program, but not as much as I seem to be this time. And I'm not 100% sure as to why I feel more homesick this time. Maybe it's because it is the first time I'm leaving home since the pandemic. Maybe it's because this program is going to be significantly longer than my last program was supposed to be. My last program ended up being 2 months, but it was supposed to be 4, whereas this one is going to be close to 7. So that's a lot longer. And also maybe it has to do with the fact that I know that I'm going to be missing major holidays. My last program was during the spring, so mainly what I missed was my dad's birthday and my sister's birthday. And don't get me wrong, those were hard to miss, but those were the main things that I missed. I also missed Easter, but Easter's not really a big thing in my family. But this time I'm going to be missing my birthday. I'm going to be missing Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's. That's a lot to miss. So it might get worse around those times, and I'll probably film another video about dealing with homesickness during the holidays once those times come around. So there's a bunch of reasons why I may be feeling a little more homesick than I did during my last program. But I want to kind of film this video and let maybe participants who are doing the Disney College program now know that if they're feeling this way, it's normal. Even if you've had experience living away from home like I have, I've done the Disney College program before, and I've lived at college, it's still normal to feel homesick. Also, if you want to do the Disney College program, maybe prepare for that, because it's something that a lot of us don't want to talk about, but it is something that happens. And a lot of people are in the same boat as you. So if you're feeling that way, know that you're not alone. A lot of people feel that way. But I do want to kind of talk about ways to kind of deal with being homesick. So one of the main things is that my roommates are amazing. So I went random this time, which means I didn't know who my roommates were going to be until we all kind of walked in the door. You don't find out beforehand unless you linked with someone, and I didn't link with anyone. I didn't link with anyone on my last program, and my roommates were great then, and my roommates are great now, so it really worked for me. But yeah, my roommates are great and we get along really well and we have fun nights together. We've gone to Disney Springs together. We've gone just grocery shopping together. I think our first night we were supposed to go watch a movie on the lawn as a event held by the program, but it kind of rained, so we all left. But we came back and we played Cards Against Disney, which was absolutely hilarious and so much fun. So hanging out with my roommates and bonding with them really does kind of help with the homesickness a little bit. And then also the person that I was training with, my other like training buddy, she's great. We've met up at Epcot before. We already have like inside jokes and stuff, and it's really fun. So mainly surrounding yourself with people that you get along with, and believe me, you're gonna find them. The great thing about the Disney College program is that you pretty much at least know you have one thing in common with everyone, and that's that you love Disney. Most people would not be doing the Disney College program if they didn't love Disney. You don't really do it for the money because you don't make a whole ton. I mean, if you budget right, you do make money. Don't get me wrong, you are being paid, but it's not a lot. So you don't really come here for the money. You really come here because you love Disney and you want to make that magic. So you know that you'll have at least one thing in common with people. And it's really easy to make friends here. It really is. I'm a very shy and introverted person, and I'm telling you, it's easy to make friends. So surround yourself with people who you really get along with, and it will make it a lot easier. Also, stay connected with the people that you miss. For me personally, I try to call home at least once every other week. I was trying to go for once a week, but I've been here going on 3 weeks, and I've only called home once. Sometimes you get really busy, especially the first few weeks, because your first week there's like nothing going on, but then with training they have to train you on closing shifts and opening shifts and mid shifts, and so your sleep schedule is all over the place because one night you want to sleep in so that you can be up and going until midnight and not getting back till 1 o'clock in the morning, and then all of a sudden you got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to work at 6:30. So that first week is really crazy, and then after training you kind of get into some, like, your schedule typically stays the same. Typically for DCP it's usually closing shifts. There was a joke I know on my last program that DCP also stands for designated closing person. That's not often the case for every role and location, but for me it seems to have been the same, that I am a closing person, which is totally fine. I'm more of a night owl anyways, but getting that sleep schedule consistent can take some time, so calling home for the first few weeks is a little rough, but you want to make sure that you're doing that. And for my best friend, who I miss a lot, we text every day, even if it's just to say goodnight, and then we try to do at least video chat once a week, which does help quite a bit. Obviously it's not the same as being in person, but it does help with that. And then another thing is keep busy. There is so much to do on the Disney College program that if you don't want to be bored, you won't be bored. You can go to the parks. And even though this time is a little different because it's we're still going through COVID and there's still a reservation system, you can go to the parks. I've gone to the parks, I've made reservations. It is doable. So go to the parks, go to Disney Springs, go to Target. It's like a 5-minute drive. And then there's so much to do even just on the complex property. The gym is absolutely gorgeous. There's a gorgeous pool area with a big TV that's playing movies and shows all the time. The community center is amazing. You can play Pac-Man, which is just amazing. I love Pac-Man, and I was so excited to be playing Pac-Man. A little bit of a tangent there, but yeah, I love Pac-Man. So there's something really to do all the time, so keep yourself busy. Because if you're busy and having fun, then you're not thinking about being homesick. Another thing is surround yourself with things that remind you of home. Make this your home. So, like, if you saw it in my, what's it called? I'm blanking on what it's called. I always do this when I try to bring it up, I forget what it's called, but the little like picture thing for the video, the thumbnail, there we go. I was holding this picture, so this helps a little bit make it more feel like home. This is me and my best friend. We're actually at Disney in this picture, but this helps a lot. Make this your home, because it is, at least for a few months, this is your home. So make it feel that way, and that will help with homesickness a little bit too. And then also reach out to your resources. We all are assigned advisors, and they're there for a reason. They're there to help you. And if it's something that they can't specifically help you with, they'll give you resources that can help you. So if you're really struggling, reach out to your advisors. They are there for you. So reach out to them, because they can and they will help you. And then another thing is to sometimes just let yourself be sad. Just let it happen. It's a normal emotion. It's a normal feeling. We're all pretty much going through it, so let it happen. Recognize that you're homesick and just let yourself be sad for a little while. Don't let it overtake you, and don't let it affect your work or anything like that and affect your whole program. But for a little while, just recognize that that's what you're feeling, and let yourself feel it, and recognize that it's okay to feel that way. So yeah, those are the main things that I kind of wanted to talk about in this video. I just kind of wanted to normalize it a little bit, because we don't really talk about being homesick during the Disney College program, and it's really not talked about if you've been away from home before. It's kind of expected, like, oh, you're fine, you've done this before, when it's not always the case. Anyone can be homesick, and most of us are homesick, at least for a while, and at least at different times through the program. Like, we might go months where we're fine, and then something happens and we just really miss home. It is what it is. But I will tell you that there are ways to deal with it, and this program is amazing, and there's people that want to help you to be the best that you can be and get through the homesickness and anything else that you're facing. So make sure you reach out to those resources, and just try to keep busy and keep in contact with the people that you're missing, because that's what really makes someone homesick, is that they're missing the people, not necessarily their house. I don't really care about my house, to be honest. My apartment here is much nicer than my house at home, but it's the people that I really miss, and I kind of wish were here. So yeah, I'm not really sure how to end this video, to be completely honest, but I am gonna end it here. If you have any tips for how you personally have been dealing with homesickness, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I'm homesick right now, so I could probably use them, but also I'm posting this video so that other people know that, like, it's okay to feel homesick, and to try to give some tips and stuff. So I'm sure other people would love to read the comments too if you have any other tips that I didn't touch upon in this video. And with that, I will see you all next week for another video. Hopefully it will be a vlog this time. We're gonna be trying to make those happen. I do hope to do kind of a tour of the gym, because I've been going there a lot and I really enjoy it. I'm going to Epcot next week for the Food and Wine Festival, so hopefully I will vlog a little bit of that. And I have a reservation for Magic Kingdom next week as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to go or not, or if I'm going to go to another park. We'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, I have some exciting videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you all next week. Bye guys.